telling all flock members, if you want to become truly elite, for just $1 a month, you too can become an elite bad bird. Check out my Patreon account. Link is in the description.
Hey guys, it's Drewdrop here, and today I'm going to bring you another video to the Badraven channel, of course. It's good to be back here. It's been a couple videos since I made a video. Today's topic has to be a new show that I've just recently been binge watching on internet. And it is awesome. I love this show, and you probably have heard of it. And it is probably one of my favorite animes besides Dragon Ball, and that has to be My Hero Academia. So My Hero Academia is about, a kid, Izuku Midoriya, or other people call him Deku. He wants to become a true hero, but he doesn't have any powers. He doesn't have any quirk. I like the way they call him quirks in the show. But he doesn't have a quirk. He's quirkless. And he still wants to be he still wants to become a superhero or whatever, and he wants to become like All Might, his #1 hero, and that he admires all the time. And it's just like there's tons of good action scenes. It's amazing. I mean, I swear, guys, like just the way that they made this show, it is awesome. I watched the English dubbed version. I know a lot of people like to watch the sub. I'm not a sub person. I like to watch it dubbed because I just think it was better. And I have tried to watch the sub. The dub's better. It just puts more emotion into the dub. Especially the guy that comes from Dragon Ball, Chris Sabat. He does good as All Might. All Might is one of my favorite characters because of that reason. He's awesome in the dub. It's just like, I think he can capture that spirit of All Might in the English dub so well. That's why I love English dubs. But I just thought that the way our voice actors was just what they did with their emotion and everything into the characters. It was just awesome. And, there's tons of good storylines. And like Dragon Ball always has too long of fights, or always has too long of talking scenes. Like, say, like the Goku versus Frieza fight. That lasted like a 2-hour fight, and it lasted like over 20 or 15 episodes. It was a while. It was a long fight. It shouldn't have lasted that long, and it was just way too long. But there's also way too many talking periods, especially in that part before the main Majin Buu saga. The tournament saga, that was really, really boring and should have been cut down. And that's why I don't like the Buu saga as much as, say, like the Saiyan saga or the Buu saga of Dragon Ball Z. But today's not about Dragon Ball Z. It's about My Hero Academia. And what makes My Hero Academia so good is that it balances out both of those aspects really well to where you get good action, but you also get good world building and storytelling on top of that. Good mix, not too much of one or the other, and that's what I love. It's like that little sweet spot that the show hits, and it's got really good emotional impacts when it gets to like the good parts of the show. There's even a romantic storyline in it, and I love it. It's just they have good chemistry together, him and Uriaka, or Ochako, as you like to call it. I have a picture up. But she's awesome as well. I don't recall the name of the voice actors that voiced the other characters, but I'll put them up on the screen for you to see. But they did an awesome job as they're portraying their characters, because it was spot on. It was awesome. And today is kind of like the first season, and the season 1 has to be my favorite season. Season 1 will always be my favorite season. It's awesome. And I like the way in season 1, it's really short, 12 episodes. It's good length, not too long, not too short. It's good pace balance. Season 2 is when it starts kind of getting long, but Season 2's next video. I think the villains were cool in Season 1, like the guy with the hand on his face. I forgot his name, but he was really, really cool. They're really hard to pronounce names. Like, you have Izuku Midoriya, you got Todoroki, you have Uriaka, you have Tokoyami, and you have, I think, there's some other ones, but they're really hard. Oh, yes, Asui. You know, there's a lot of weird names, but still, it's like you just have to bear with the show. I got used to it. It took me a while to get used to, but I had to get used to it. But you'll get used to it when you watch it eventually. But the first season is my favorite season because it just had a lot of good, good pacing in between the episodes, and made you actually care about the characters. You know what I mean? Like that's sometimes they don't do it that well sometimes in some anime and maybe some shows. Black Clover. Anyways, I don't like Black Clover, but that's a whole other show. But anyways, I love everything about it. And I swear, one thing that really puts me over the edge about Season 1, well, it's mainly the whole show in general, but Season 1 is that the soundtrack, oh my god. The soundtrack and the fight, like the fights were in, like the way the fights were orchestrated and everything, they were amazing. And like, it was just awesome. Even the opening, the ending was amazing for Season 1. The composition, everything of the fight scenes and the way they tied it all together with the main story of the heroes and stuff like that he wanted to be like was just really good integrated with the characters and everything, and it fit well. Because, to be honest, in Dragon Ball Z, it kind of sometimes does not fit well. But, I mean, Dragon Ball Z will still be my favorite anime of all time. But this is one of my new favorites because it's just awesome. But Season 1, loved Season 1 because the villain was cool. I thought the villains were cool. I liked the way that Izuku, Deku, was really fighting against Bakugo, as they like to call him, Kachan. He was kind of like the main protagonist, I guess, of this arc of My Hero Academia. Even though he really wasn't an antagonist, but he kind of was for the first half of it. But without spoiling anything, it's just, he's kind of like the main bad guy of the first season. And I thought he did good as a major jerk, you know, for the main character to beat. Even that guy, the dude that voiced Bakugo, he did an awesome job as well. And it was just, like, the way that he was coming to grips with his powers, with One For All, and the way that he was having to face up against Bakugo and prove him wrong and everything was one of my favorite aspects of Season 1, and that's why it will be my favorite season of My Hero Academia. So, if you guys have not checked this show out, you guys need to check it out. It's on Verve, Crunchyroll, and Funimation, so you guys can get either one of those three. I got Verve, which is, I'm going to make a whole other video about Verve, because Verve is awesome. So, yeah. Support the official release. It's awesome. I highly suggest you check it out. This is Season 1. And if I have to give Season 1 a rating, it would have to be probably a 10 out of 10. Because it was perfect. It was perfect. The way that the first season, the way that storylines were made in Season 1. So that's Season 1 of My Hero Academia. So, yeah. So I'll catch you guys later. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and subscribe, and just become a Patreon member. I mean, we already got our first Patreon member, so you dude out there, you're awesome, man. We'll probably put your name up right here at the end of the video, because thank you, dude. It really means a lot to us that you did that. So, and you'll always be number 1 from the Badraven. All right, so catch you guys later, and remember, the Badraven is your friend. Oh yeah. Bird Nation. Bird Nation, baby. See you guys later. And goodbye.
Badraven would like to thank the very first Elite Bad Birds member, the New York Dragon. Join him and support the Badraven channel.